Hey guys, we're back, and this is Warfield. What else came out? They're kind of my favorite team.
Not sure it's wise to remind them
So,
of their kinship.
I made some, and this is my first game with them. I went all linemen and 2 war dancers. Fairly standard build, 2 rerolls. And against high elves.
There's only 2 things I hate. Racists and fricking high
So,
elves.
I have a really good first game here.
Skinny kids. Only way to beat
And that's only because my opponent is really inexperienced. I kind of noticed this early on. And this is like a procedural replay, not the actual game. Because we're talking and the turns take several minutes, and I'm like, hey man, you're being really risky, and he's like, oh, I'm new, and da-da. And so I try to help him. Like, like he does this really risky play unnecessarily, I think. I'm like, you didn't need to do that. You would have been fine without being risky and causing a turnover. And so that's what kind of prompts it. And it's within the first couple turns here. But, yeah. Get an extra reroll. Get a good kick.
The coach got everything done he wanted to, but it's the other team's go.
That kind of sucked for him. Obviously, the single dice block there. Obviously, that's bad on his part. I do a single dice block, but I have rerolls.
Come on, guys. Together.
Use the war dancer there. Have block. Get through the line. Went for a go for it. Of course, I fail. Roll the 1. Of fucking course,
What a speedster!
Managed to get a 6 there. Okay, great. I'm actually right now really surprised how well I'm doing. I'm like, oh man, because you'll see here in the next video, I get fucking raped for games on end, and I fucking rage. But we'll leave that to that next video. But I felt, I just kind of wanted to post that. But I felt it was only fair to kind of show this game and then show the second, third, fourth, fifth game kind of in a cut montage. But like I said, this one's really good. Very little complaints here. And again, of course I do well against an inexperienced opponent. I mean, that's obvious.
Not what you'd expect.
I mean, 2+, fails to pick up the ball. Right? Not much you can do about that. I got a 2 dice block here. Get a 6. I must be so skilled. And yeah, there it is.
This is a touchdown! An extremely fast first touchdown. The other team must wake up.
It'd be nice if this game had actual specific cheerleaders, like what the fuck, come on. If you're not familiar with the old Blood Bowl, I would have Wood Elf cheerleaders, he would have High Elf cheerleaders. I think those are just human. So, setting up here. I think I screw up and... Oh no, I don't have the kick guy yet. Yeah, sorry, this is the first game. So, yeah, just kick, see where it lies. Get another one way deep there. That's nice. Man, just pick up the ball. Oh. So now he's like, okay, screw these guys. I get it. They're annoying. And,
One more step and
pushes some guys around. No big deal. Tries to go for a dodge. I think this is where he starts complaining about like, oh, I had an 83% chance to do that and that was bullshit or something. And I'm like, basically you just can't roll a 1 and you roll the 1. And later on I think I try to do that and I even get a reroll once I roll 2 1s in a row, which always fucking happens to me. And I'm like, see, it's not as good as you think. You know, 83% sounds good till you roll a 1, you know. But, you know, I'm playing Wood Elves, so it doesn't really matter as long as I have the ward answers. I can still score, and the rest of the guys are just kind of there. Now, if you're smart, you'll actually try to score with your linemen and beef them up, so that way later on, after you get, you know, 1,500, 1,600, 1,800 point team, the other teams, you know, Orcs and Chaos, etc., they'll start wrecking your guys because they're leveled up and your linemen aren't, because it's just so easy to level or score with the ward answers. So, I mean, I do normally try to level them up. Oh, this is where the risky move is. Like he went for it there twice. He runs here, he goes for it. Does a super long pass. You know, I'm like, okay. I was like, that was super risky. I don't know if he needed to do that, but he did. I mean, he is kind of in a tough spot there, fair enough. But, I think this is it right here. I need a 2+. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll just re-roll. Oh, look, there we go. And I'm like, see, it's not that great. I rolled 2 fucking 1s in a row, as fucking per usual. I mean, you saw that in the other video, I think. And, yeah, manages to knock that guy down. He still would have had a 2+ escape anyway, but now he can do it without even rolling. Fair enough. So anyway, that's when I kind of started noticing. I was like, wow, you've been really, really risky there, and not having any rerolls to do that. You know, you probably shouldn't do that. Save your rerolls for when it really matters, kind of thing. And then he's like, oh, I'm new, you know. I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. So I'm kind of a jerk. Since I hear that he's kind of new, I'm like, okay, well, let me level my ward answers. Let me try and get several touchdowns on each of them, so I can get strip ball on them right away within the first game. That'd be really nice. But I'm also still trying to help him. I'm trying to explain to him, like, hey, do this, do that, you know. Try to do the 2 dice block, because you didn't do that on the first turn, and you know, and things like that. There's only so much you can do, you know, explain in like a 2-minute turn here, but so he's gonna kick off to me or throw off. I got an extra reroll. touchback. I tend to, normally I try to do like one pass every time I have the ball, if I can get away with it. So like right here, I just wanted one experience. Could have done a handoff. I could have just, ran him up into the cage. But I get one experience, and I try to do that to get like 3 experience on a guy because of passing, and then try to do a touchdown with him. And like, okay, he leveled up in one game. So Leap is broken as fuck. I think War Dancers are just obvious that they're really strong. Ah, look at that, roll the 1 again. I mean, I just do that a lot. And knock down the War Dancer. I don't know why I only got 1 dice there. Did I? I can't. I might have missed it. Yeah, I only got 1 dice there for some reason. I don't know why I had 2 guys there, but... So he needs a 6 to knock down the War Dancer. Oh, sweet. That's what he rolled, 6. Awesome. And, at this point, every time I see somebody hit the War Dancer or the War Dancer goes down, trust me, I'm like, for fuck's sake, please just don't hurt him, And,
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
trust me, that doesn't last. Not in this game. But, in a future game, you'll see me fucking rage.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
So, I mean, I don't know. Is it just me, or does, like, you see me play this, the other game, this game,
Moved right next to a
I got a
teammate.
couple 6s in the first turn. That's really surprising. But man, do I get fucking knocked down a lot for whatever reason. Like, okay, great.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
Oh, sweet. I can't roll 6s. Awesome. Just marking some guys, getting them out of the way. My idea here is that I'm going to move the cage away from the guys on the left here. Because he's got a couple guys. Gonna dodge, rebuild the cage over here. Just to give me some space. I'm trying to get my War Dancers up since they're both fucking down.
You'll get an assist now.
Okay. Kind of lucked out there. Both down. Sweet. Now I can get the War Dancers up. Yay! 2+ dodge I make. Yay! Barely. I rolled a 3.
Safety in
2 dice block. Hey, I rolled a 6. Yay! But if you notice, like, I never knock anybody out. Do you see me knocking anyone out? No, I'm not. I can't break armor to save my fucking life. No, I mean I can knock people down on occasion. Okay, great. Yeah. There's all that kinds of skill that you're talking about. The being able to get 9+.
Smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
So I'm just trying to get space on my War Dancer. Obviously, you can blitz it still. Hopefully, he doesn't knock it down again. The other white meat. Oh, look at that. 82% can't. I roll a fucking 1. Again. Hey, at least with the reroll, I roll a fucking... I have to burn a reroll there, though. Get a 6. Yay. Here comes the blitz. He's going to try and get the ball. Unless, you roll a 6, you're not taking them out. Lucky me, I must be skilled. Of course I'm being angry and sarcastic. I mean, it is a skill game. There is strategy. There's also a lot of luck because it's a fucking dice game. I mean, dice are the epitome of random chance, so there's no fucking denying that. I'm sorry. Now you can mitigate or maximize your luck and minimize your bad luck. Certainly with skills.
And the crowd starts laughing. You can't blame them. It was hilarious.
Touchdown! Just before halftime. That really screws with the players in the locker room.
So at least I got one on
This
each
is
there.
a good match, Jim. When one team leads, the other's forced to do something about it. Which leads to mistakes and fatalities.
And that was the last turn, so I managed to get it on turn 8, right before the halftime. And again, it's not saying much.
Best defense is a good offense.
An inexperienced opponent, he didn't roll 6 when he blitzed. You know. He's got over here on the left side, he's got a space for me here to kind of run through. Here, this is, you know, -2 there. So that was kind of a mistake. He did that last turn, that's how I was able to kind of break through with the War Dancer really easy. He gets a blitz here, so he's like, oh. And I'm like, hey man, you gotta do the 2 dice block. Like,
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
I don't know why he did that at all, but then again, you see, like you said, he's going for it, and I'm like, dude, like, you just wasted a re-roll there, and you're not gonna like that. You know, obviously he's trying to do what I did, which is just go deep into the pocket and catch this ball quickly. Hey, fair enough, but you're not gonna be able to do that. Because I'm gonna mark your guys here, right? That seems obvious. Mark that guy, so he's gotta run past. Mark these guys. Hey, look at that. He's way out there by himself.
What next?
Now I'm already up 2-1, so I figure, like, hey.
See if it's caught anyway.
Oh, yeah, of course, I can't make that. Of course, I roll another 1. Awesome. Sweet. Good thing I got the fucking reroll. Like, is that not a lot at this point? I mean, I'm not rolling that many dice here to do anything. You don't see me knocking guys down and shit, right? Whatever.
Balls, Jim.
Hey, look,
They're
another
going for the
6.
ball.
Like, okay, I guess.
That's it.
You know.
After the ball carrier. Take him down.
And look, that one's KO'd. Awesome. I can't KO anyone to save my fucking life, but hey, whatever. And he's not able to keep a hold of the ball. It drops. And look at that. He dropped the ball. Rolled a 1. So much for all that skill. It's just retarded. So this is where I'm saying, like, I think pretty much in a Blood Bowl game, there's the 3 or 4 dice rolls, or 5, or whatever it is. There's just a few handful of dice rolls that you need to make to win that game. And if you fail those, then you lose. You know.
That's gutsy and brilliant.
Right?
Taking the
So I
ball
got
right
to knock
under
that
the
guy down.
opponent's
Didn't
teeth.
really need to, I suppose. I mean, I could have made the dodge with the War Dancer pretty easy. Leapt away. Needs 6.
Focus on the ball.
Hey,
Against
look
the
at that.
spirit of
He
the
gets a
game.
6.
Give me random
Right?
violence.
Okay. Well, that's what he needs to do there. Yeah. And now he's got the ball.
These guys can't.
That's gonna help me out.
That wouldn't have happened in my day, Jim. Put some pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Here it comes, all the way downtown. Make the dodge.
Small, slippery.
Well, that sucks for you.
Ball carrier before he can move it up the field. Blood Bowl 101.
Yeah. I don't know really why I moved that guy there. I mean, I'm definitely gonna score before that guy does anything. I'm pretty sure, anyway. So that's probably unnecessary. So, same sort of thing now. Does he get a 6 or not? Ooh, the
They're attacking the ball
suspense.
carrier, Bob.
No, he does not.
Watching the same match.
Shot of rerolls, and this is where I was like, hey man, you should have done that reroll when you went for it earlier. It's like unnecessary. You know, should have just stayed there, whatever. You know, when he did that charge. Hey, oh my god, I knocked someone out. Write it fucking down.
Fool's kiss.
Seriously, write it down. And then, you know, there it is.
On the edge of the
Of course I'm going to try and burn a turn
grasping
here.
range of the fans. And they're looking hungry.
Even give me a, you know, more of a lead. I mean, because he can score easy too, especially with seeing how risky he is. You know, he's willing to do double go for it to get guys down the field with a run and a pass.
Oh dear.
Oh, look at that.
But as the saying goes, today's
Killed one of my
player
guys.
is
Thankfully, it's
tomorrow's
just a lineman,
necromancer.
I guess. But it's still fucking annoying. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but this is my first game. Dead guy. Okay. Great. I think he's just attacking guys over here. Another KO. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Yeah. And I do really well this game. I mean, I do. I'm just still irritated because of what happened after this game, which just happened a few hours ago. And some really bad games, and I'm doing this commentary after the fact. I mean, trust me, when I'm playing this game, I mean, it sucked to lose that guy. He is just a lineman. I mean, I get a temporary one until I can afford it to buy a new one, which will be just like a runner or catcher anyway, or a thrower. So, trust me, I'm not really upset at this game, you know. How can I be? I'm an inexperienced opponent. I'm taking advantage of that. Hey, I finally rolled a 6 again. Hey. But, of course, I'm not going to break his armor, so no big deal. I'm only taking these 1 dice blocks because I can afford to. I know he can't get to me. Even if he does manage to go for it twice, and plus, you know, at this point I'm annoyed that I just can't fucking break anyone's armor. You know, I can't knock anybody out. Oh, okay. So...
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Here comes an injury.
Player down, surrounded by the other team. This isn't going to work.
Back to me. I roll a 6. Yay.
Just one more step.
And then I just kind of run in front of his face. Zigzag.
So excited by
It's kind of a jerk move. Sorry. Sorry, Eagle 1.
Any advice?
Or Slade. Goodrick. Coach Goodrick.
Your will and check your insurance policies. Keep away from the
It's not
fans.
really impressive to
They're not gonna be happy.
score with a war dancer. It's not impressive at all. It's super fucking easy, so. Hey! Look at that. 2 knocked out guys. 1 dead guy. At least it's not 6 this time, I guess. I mean, that's great, I guess.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least, they're winning this match. A shortage of 2 players is not insurmountable, but it's not easy to overcome either.
Important thing.
Thank
gotta
you for
keep
telling me
touching the
that.
ball and not lose it.
Appreciate
Strike back
it.
would be terrible.
Fuck stick. Stupid commentators. Alright, so, you know, now he's, you know, got some guys in the back. Hey, I got an extra reroll. That's kind of lucky. Especially since how often I roll once. Now, what's kind of cool about this is I purposely tried to kick the ball there. And it doesn't really show you that. And I got really lucky with that placement because obviously it could bounce up to 6. I don't have a... Again, it's the first game, so I don't have a guy with kick yet. Got super lucky there because the idea is... I'm sorry, I'm losing control of the fucking camera. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to dodge, you know, do the war dancer bullshit. And it worked. Do a fucking leap. You know, do a dodge, just 2+. It's all fucking easy at that point. And, you know, I'm sure he's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, yeah, it sucks balls, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry, man. And it's the same thing, you know, obviously you can beat up on my linemen, that's what they're there for.
If the player is pushed, it will
But
in the public.
he fails 2+ dodge.
Than players.
Sucks to be him. Here I go for, yeah, I'm greedy at this point. I want a 1-point experience pass on that guy, and I want to get it on the other one, so now they both have 2 apiece.
I'll eat that ball. The losers win in the time left.
You know, got the extra experience for the pass. A little risky and greedy. I mean, it's, you know, I have a reroll, I guess, but I mean, yeah, I do get double ones a lot. Like every fucking game I do. But you know, it's worth the risk for me, I guess, to try and get that extra experience. So.
Wakey, wakey. One team's got some early knockouts.
I like how none of my guys come back.
It's never fun, Jim. But on
Yeah.
the blood bowl pitch, well.
So we get an extra reroll. I do it deep this time. It's turn 16 for
That's
him.
a dangerous place to be.
Not much is going to happen. Now I understand if he wants to be super desperate here. I mean, it makes sense.
Dying moments of the match.
Still not going to be able to do much. One. Look at that. How pissed would you be? Not that he couldn't have done anything else. He ran that guy as far as he could. But anyway, that's that one game, and got a lot of experience that game. I think a lot of people would agree that's a fair amount of experience for one game, especially for the first game. I think that's fair to say anyway. A little bit different if you have like 2,000 point, like, I don't know, Skaven team with like a 10 sure feet dodge blocking gutter runner with like 6 agility. You're like, oh my god, you could, every time you get the ball you score. Okay, so I mean, beyond stuff like that, you know, it's a good game. Now watch the next video in this series and watch the fucking War Dancer take a permanent stat loss, and watch me fucking rage as I get fucked over continuously for like the next 4 or 5 games. It's such a fucking blur of blind rage at this point, I can't even remember. But spoilers, I end up conceding because of how shitty the fucking game is within like the first several turns, you know. And I'll let you be the judge. If you think I unnecessarily quit early, which might have happened because I was probably irritated since this shit happened back to back. These are literally the second, third, fourth, fifth game back to back.
Did you know
Um,
bathroom facilities have only been
and so,
built
you know,
in
that
modern
frustration
stadia
mounts.
since
Maybe
the
I did,
last decade.
you know, cut
Before that,
some early
the
out of
waste was,
frustration. But,
well, actually, no one knows when
you know,
it went.
again, you decide. So, anyway, I'll try and get that video up soon. Until next time, I've been fucking irritated. See ya.